Good morning, you lovely people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Michael Norton and Norwich, how are you? Min, good day, Min. Hope you're well. Zorball, greetings. Hi, how you doing, brother? Is watching the account on to I seen your clip on your page, right? Yeah. Hey, right. Have you noticed you've got a challenge up for your drawings now? Because JOJ is doing a bit of sketching and putting them up. He's asking for responses to think, what would you do next? So that is a challenge for you guys. Tell him where to go and what to do. Hey, not that good to see you, brother. Pork chop, pork chop. How you doing, matey? How was everything in the welding fraternity? It's good. I hope it's good. Yes, I. Well, he's put up a up. He's put one up. I think it's the other day. Um, I couldn't get to grips with what he was saying about. You know, he put a post. I read it. No, to me, I think he's. I don't know if he's a Marxist or whatever. I mean, yeah, talking about people being pissed off about the rape gangs and all that, because they're from ethnic backgrounds. I'm bringing up and quite rightly so. I agree to a certain extent. He brought up about the Catholic Church and priests who were raping children, and things like that. But what a weird post to put up. To me, he's saying, "Oh, it's all right for a certain minority group to do it, but white man must be persecuted for it." I don't know. It's just the way it came across to me. I don't know if anybody else has seen it or read it. Hey, Anonymous. Good to see you, mate. You well? Alan Parkinson, morning, matey. Hope you well. Alan, good day, mate. You'll have to excuse me. I'm having a cup of tea and a slice of fruit loaf. Francois Borda. Hope you're well, Francois. In that beautiful country of US. Hey, John just Romney Bammy. How you doing, mate? You good? Good to see you. There's not a lot to talk about, really. I just thought I'd chuck one out there because pretty much bored today, and I don't think anyone else was doing a live. So just see if we can get a few people together and have a chat. Digital art. Is that what it is, Ice? Excuse me, in between sips and chews. I went up this morning. I was out early. I think it was about 6:15 with the dog. And I could see the two swans coming towards me, flying towards me. I thought, I'm going to get these now. And I just managed to get them in the video as it went over my head and just disappeared over the bank. So it's up on my community post on my, so if anyone's interested, it's only me and the dog having a walk, but it just got these two swans flying straight over my head. You can hear them coming a mile away, swans. There's a certain sound that they make with their wings, So you know they're coming well in advance. Rob Random, morning. Oh, young too. Who yanked you out of Team WoW? You seem to be living on there, Rob. Well, tonight, people, I'm out for a nice Indian tonight. It's a bit of a family chow down. So we're having an Indian. We're all going for an Indian. Yeah. Jay, yes, sir, Jay. Morning. Tyrone just passing by. Morning, Jay. I did notice Jay was on a chat the other day. So nice to see you. If it is the JJ. Don't be shy, Jay. Get back on. So the sun is shining, people. It's another glorious day. I think we're in for a couple of days of quite pleasant weather. I ain't getting down my caravan till Sunday this week. Because I got a bowls match Saturday. So I'll go down Sunday and I'll probably stay there for the week, I think. Hey, a big black clock. Respect, brother. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I had somebody stopped me in the street and they said, "Oh, one of your brake lights is out." I thought, "Oh, fucking hell!" So, and the thing is now, you've got to take the whole bloody brake, the whole thing out. You've got to undo bolts to get the whole thing out just to change a fucking bulb, you know? What's the fucking? Who thought about that? On the old car, there was a little plastic cover over it. You just undid that, pulled the bulb out, put a bulb in and pushed it, and that was it. But on this, you've got to prise the fucking lights off and everything. Fucking nuisance. Equilibrium. Good morning. Hope you're well. If you find a tortoise with his feet burnt, it's Mr. BB, who has been going run, 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 the tortoise on the floor. Big up Mr. BB on his tortoise. DW, good morning, mate. Well, it's good to see you. Have you ever thought where people would gather without lines, without the plot, with YouTube? What were we all doing before YouTube? Everybody had a different life, different lifestyle. Oh, yes. If you hear me chomping, I'm very sorry. It won't be much longer. I'm just finishing this piece of fruit loaf. I've got about half a cup of tea to go. It's nice to see people coming in. Ice and BB are both legends in their own right, to be fair. Yeah. I've been watching a few. You all know I don't like the auditing people's places of work, you know. I think that's so wrong. And I think that the most arrogant arsehole, this is just my opinion, you all might have different opinions of these people, but the worst one I think out there is the one from Blackpool. Can't think his fucking name. He always wants to start a fight with someone, you know. What a dick of a man. Hang on, I got a little burp a minute, excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Hey, Big Mac UK, you're well, mate. It's nice to see you. I got up, like I said, I got up at 6, but I'd take a dog out early, which I did. And I could see everybody had their bin bags out. But fucking hell, better get them out now. So I've got the bin bags out and everything, and the food waste and all that. Yes, Alan Paxton. Yes, you know the one I'm talking about, don't you? You can't think of his name, but you know. I think he's got a Scottish accent or something. And it's not the laughing or the no. He always wants trouble wherever he goes on. Always, you know, looks for it just to get a reaction. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I got up, put the bin bags out, and then I realised then, okay, it's a bank holiday, wasn't it? So that's Alan Paxton. I think that's the right one. I think so. Yeah, I think so. But I forgot it was a bank holiday. Put the fucking bit everything back out a bit day early, so I got to bring them back in. I got to bring them in simply because the foxes in the night will go through everything, you know, rip the fucking bags and it's all over the fucking place. I prefer a box of 20 chicken nuggets. Miss Scottish, good morning. Hope you're well. Hope the weather's good where you are, people. The sun is shining here for a change. It's not here all the time, but it is, you know. So I've got, like I said, family outing tonight. Bit of a curry evening for us, you know. So yes, I see you getting challenged from all directions with the sketches now. I think there's a few people doing it now. You've got to watch out for mice. They might take your mantle, might take the crown off you. I said Alan Parks. That's the one, 100%. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Somebody challenged him for your crown ice. Yeah, it's been a funny old couple of days. I mean, we've got a lot of rain. Now we get the sunshine. How long it's going to last, I don't know. But got the greenhouse, and my cucumber plants have all died. What a bastard! What a bastard! The tomato plants are thriving. They're really going for it, you know. But I put a couple of, and it's the first time that they've ever failed. I mean, I'm going to get some more because I love some cucumbers at the greenhouse, you know. Because the stuff you're buying today in the supermarkets is absolutely tasteless. I know cucumber has not much taste of cucumber in me, but tomatoes and things like that just fucking tasteless, you know. Morning, Smiley, mate. Good to see you. It just, again, tomatoes are just fucking absolutely tasteless, you know. There's plenty of fannies on YouTube. Yeah. So expensive month coming up now. We've got MOT the car, full service and MOT it. I just had new tyres put on the front. It's fucking everything is it's just gone mad, you know. I'm switching broadband provider. I had a bit of a shock, to be honest. I was with BT, and they started getting a bit steep on the prices. So I went to Sky. Sky were pretty cheap, to be honest, and so I went with Sky, and then they put their fucking prices up for this year. So I've gone with EE now. So we'll see how that works out now. It's changing over tomorrow. and let's see what the broadband's like. They've sent the box up ready, and all I got to do is plug it in. So I should be firing away on that. Only thing, got to change all the passwords now and all the laptops and the phones and the pads and everything like that, you know. So, but that's no big effort. If you're saving a couple of quid, but it's worth it, you know. So that's what I'm going to do. So we'll see how he works out as a broadband. Got the phones with them, you know. So you've got a bit of a deal. You just got to shop around. Just don't take the first ones out. Good morning, Vincent. Hope you're well. What curry dish? Well, I can't eat curry, to be honest. So I only have a chicken tikka masala. That's all I eat. I can't eat anything else. I don't like spicy food. But I'm only going because it's a family thing, you know. So, yeah, it should be okay. I just enjoy the, you know, the tray they put in the middle. I don't know what the fucking hell they call it. It's got all the sauces in it, you know. So you can have a little dip, you know, a little bit on your poppadoms, you know, and that type of thing. I enjoy that type of thing. Especially the sweet chutney ones and that, you know. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's nice to see Vincent out and about on this glorious day. Chicken masala, chicken tikka masala. That's the only one I can eat. The rest will do my stomach in. Good morning, Shaz. Good to see you. Good to see you, girl. Yeah. So it's just quiet times. I don't like to say people, but I said I've done something I never said I would do. And I've sold my touring caravan. Yeah, it's gone. Sold it. I bought another static caravan. So there you go. You know, they're robbing bastards, people are. You try and you do a dealer, you know, you pay a lot of money for things, but when you try to sell them, then you sort of get kicked in the teeth by the dealers, you know. They give you peanuts, you know. So I brought home I've got a waste master up for sale, I've got a couple of gas bottles up for sale, and this fella wants to come and he wants to buy them all. But it's madness. You cannot get, if you're using gas bottles for anything like barbecue or a fire or anything like that, you know. In the caravan, I was using them to run the central heating because the system that was in the Tourer, you can run the central heating off electric or gas. So we're using gas. So 6 kilogram, only small bottles. They go inside the front of the caravan, obviously, and they last a while. You know, not too long because they're only small. But you try and buy an empty one on eBay or something like that. People want about 40, 50 quid for an empty one. No? Someone asking more because you just can't go to a place and say, "Can I have a 6 kilo gas bottle, please?" You've got to have an empty before they will give you a new one. I think there was a shortage on them or something like that, but you cannot just walk in and buy one. You've got to have an empty to exchange it for a full one, you know? So people are asking silly money for empty ones. So I put my one, I got a full one and one's got about a quarter left in it. So I put them up at 50 quid. I'm not greedy, you know, but somebody's coming tonight, he's buying one of them for 35 quid. So, hey, estimate, good to see you. So that should be chocolate Kit Kat. Good morning, good morning. It's still morning. Like I said, I was up very early. But trying to sell stuff on this fucking platform, but not on Facebook. Is you join these groups, you know, and people just try and fuck you about. To be honest, though, and some asshole answered, "Have you still got these?" Yes. Then they try and fuck you about. Then, oh, look at Vincent coming out with the French. Un petit. Franchissel du fair play, Francois. I don't know if that was right or wrong. But yeah, okay, now, like what I did, a Part X didn't actually sell the car. A Part X it in as part of the deal on the static Caravan, you know. So, and they lowball you. They actually lowball you, you know. But so I'll be going down there Sunday now, and the van has been sighted. It's just got to put the gas connections on, connect the water up, level the van off, and things like that. So they'll all be done by Sunday, and we'll have the handover Sunday. I can translate French. It says join the VDL for $49.99 a month. I stuck in hell. Now's the time to buy your Easter eggs, people. They do it cheap now after Easter. So if you're a chocoholic like me, get up and you can get them for next to nothing. Un petit café. You know, but yeah, they always lowball you for anything. If you try a dealer, if you try and deal with a dealer, they lowball you and everything. You pay for the nose when you buy them. Don't get me wrong, you know, they charge you top whack, but when you try and do a deal with them and to sell it back or anything like that, it's just out the window, you know. Can you tell me, can Emily see if I pinned the link to the top? Let me know if I pinned the link. Aye. So, carry meal tonight, and then we've got practice tomorrow evening, and then we go to the pub then after practice. Just have a chat with the team and I'll just have one or two drinks, you know. Most probably alcohol-free Guinness or something like that, you know, so I've got to drive home. And then Thursday we've got a match, and then Saturday we've got a match. We play in this cup called the Caravan on a Saturday. And honestly, it's so out of touch. They won't let women play in this tournament, you know. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. No women are allowed to play in this Caravan Cup. Bloody stupid, man. Ice chain. I thought The Accountant 2 was a documentary about Zara. Oh, fuck it out. Yes. There seems to be lots of little groups. But hey ho, you should have known. Try korma, chicken korma. I don't know what's that. Is that hot, Andy? I don't know. A good korma. The Black Lantern. Good morning, good morning, the Black Lantern. We were the Black Fanny in. We were the Black Lantern in. We were the Black something else in. A big black clock. That's it. You know, it's good. Hey, I guess I'm nearly at 500 cents. Almost there. Almost there. But there you go. It's funny how, like I said, every time I go on my laptop to go live, I try to bring the live up on my phone. It won't come up. Or on my little pad, you know. It's all about the money, honey. All about the money. It's all about the money. Oh, looking at it come to life. My phone, it's on. It's on. Just check. It must be a YouTube thing. That's weird, that. You know what I mean? Hey, Mr. BB. How's your tortoise going? How's the tortoise, man? What you feed him, not just lettuce, I hope. Does he like fruit? I just eat anything as long as it's not spicy. I think it's a bit like me, Miss Scottish. I can't handle spicy food. Just can't handle, my stomach won't allow it. I can't have, I don't like, well, it's not I don't, I like tomatoes, but I can't have them anymore because if I eat tomatoes with a salad, it just like increases me. Homemade chicken noodle soup. Let's go. Yes. Yes, get him out. Get him outside in the garden and leave him have a chomp. Watch something and don't pinch him up. You know. Yeah, yeah. It's all good, people. We got a bit of light, a bit of fun, and keep it light. We're not, hanging out for soup weather, eh, men? Yeah, well, I'm hanging out for the salad weather, men. I want a fucking good long hot summer this year. A good long hot summer. Summer I can get a bit of a tan. Like I can hold a tan for a long, long time. My legs are still tanned from the last time I went away. So yeah, I don't peel that easily. You want a good, long, cold, wet winter. Oh, it's been that hot, men, is it? What sort of temperatures we looking at, men? In the 80s or what? I know it's like I was out in Crete last year and it was 80 something degrees. I mean, it's fucking unbearable, that is. It's not a good heat at all. 70s is great. I don't mind the 70s, 70, 72, something like that. When you get up in the 80s, it's a fucking game changer. You're the first to press the like. Thank you, Miss Scottish. I don't think anybody, I don't know if anybody presses the like at all. I don't ask people to press it, not into that type of thing. But if you press it, thank you. Still in the high 30s, been dry as summer for 35 years. Wow. Was it a few years ago? We had a nice long hot summer, and then people were moaning, "Oh, it's too hot! It's too hot." The moment is cold, and the moment is hot. Bring out the sunshine, I say. Hey, beautiful serendipity. How are you, my girl? I hope you're feeling a bit better today. I'm sending love back to you as well. God bless. So I am looking for a good series to watch now. I'm fed up. I've done reruns of Yellowstone, Justified, Tulsa King. I'm enjoying Mobland. I watched that this weekend. I'd like to binge watch that. But of course you can't. At least if you can, let me know how. Yeah, I'm watching Mobland. Dice. Yeah, it's fucking cracker. Yeah, I really enjoy that. Yes, indeed. Oh, the way he finished him with that broken hammer handle, snapped it off, didn't he? And then he gave him a gun. He said, "No." I don't know how many times he stabbed him up with that fucking with a broken wood. That's been about fucking 40 times, hasn't it? We've got part 4 to watch today. Oh, I don't want to say any more than it's getting a bit thick now, and yeah, I don't know what's going on with the old girl and that prick of a young fella. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Helen Mirren. I think she's fucking up to something, isn't she? Yes, indeed. Fuck me, pink. But it's a cracking series, I gotta say. It's only, but it hasn't been on long, I know. Fucking hell. Yeah. Morning, Jorgen. Hope you're well, Middy. You ever watched The Fall, Tyrone? I thought that was fantastic. No, I don't recollect The Fall. You know, I like something that's a bit with a. I know it's a bit sick, but I like a lot of violence in the things I like to watch. Anything by Guy Ritchie, I'm into that. A bit of humor, a bit of violence, and things like that. Or straight out violence. I really enjoyed the all the Essex Boys and all that. All that fucking franchise, that series. I enjoyed all those. Is it Craig Fairbrass? Was it? I really enjoyed all those. Sinners is a great film. There seems to be a lot of stuff popping up, but I gotta catch up with things. It's got to be good. You've got to have a good first episode to keep me interested. Otherwise, I just bail out. I've never watched. I watched one or two of the fuck is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but I just didn't like it, and I thought, nah. And it was on for a long, long time. Like I said, I watched Justified again the other day. It's the third time, and there's 9 series of that. 9 series. So I watched all that because I love that type of thing. But just to keep me fucking attached to TV, it's got to be really good. It's about a serial killer, absolutely fantastic. Oh, I might give it a watch then. Might give that a watch. What channel is it on? The Scottish. What channel is that on? I'm up to watching. I like to binge watch things. That's the thing. And when I finish with things like that, I'll binge watch comedies. I've been watching Our Vidas Ain't Pet again and binge watching that fucking thing. And what's it fucking called? It'll come to me now in a minute. Still Game. I've been watching that over and over. I like things like that. It's a good laugh. Binge watch Lost. It'll take you a few weeks. Oh, him out of 50 Shades of Grey, Jamie something. Yeah, yeah. I remember him. It was a pro when I first seen him. I think it was a program, a series on TV. He was played a nice guy, family guy, but he was a serial killer. He was going out in the night and fucking committing murder everywhere. Can't remember what that was called, but I think he's the same guy. I'm sure he is. Midday in France. Okay, well, we're not far off. We're only half hour behind you, Francois. We're only not far behind, just over half hour. Sinners is like From Dusk Till Dawn, but better. Dusk Till Dawn, that was a cracker, that one, eh? Oh my God. You don't know if some of them is so funny, you know what I mean? uh, Gentleman, yeah. The Alan Parkinson, yeah. I've not watched the series, but I watched the film, which is a cracking film, The Gentleman, cracking film. I can't remember the main actors, but Colin Farrell's in it as well. Really good. South Park is the bee's knees. uh, uh, I'm in here now because the missus is watching. Guess what she's watching in there? Old reruns of Bergerac. Fucking ancient. The quality of it is fucking terrible. But and she loves the jigsaws, you know. She likes to get about 3,000 piece jigsaw and crack on into that, you know. Fills up the old dining table. She got one of these big black fucking. It's like an envelope, and it opens right out to accommodate the size of the jigsaw, you know. I haven't got the patience for jigsaws. Honest to God, I haven't. I couldn't do a jigsaw to save my life. Murder she wrote. Yeah. No one's told me if the link is pinned. I don't know. I'm almost sure I pinned it. Gangs of London. I've seen Gangs of London. Yeah, yeah. That's quite old now, isn't it? It's a good few years old. Yeah. What's the one I watched? A Guy Ritchie one the other day. What the frig was it called? Because I like the stuff Guy Ritchie does. You know, he sort of pulls everything. You know, it's all separate stories, doesn't it? And then it all comes together at the end. You know, like Lock, Stock, and like fucking all the other type of things he's done. You know, but thank you, Michael. How are you, Michael? I hope you're well, mate. I should watch Snowtown now. Never mind Snowtown. I've watched Twin Town about fucking 100 times, I think. If you want a good laugh, watch Twin Town, the Welsh film. Has anybody seen Twin Town? Snowtown. I think, is that about cocaine or something? Is it? It must be. But if you haven't seen Twin Town and you want a good laugh, go and watch fucking Twin Town. It's quite old. It's quite an old film now, but it is funny. I mean, it's Welsh humor. Perhaps you wouldn't like it, you know, if you're not Welsh. But yeah, it's quite funny. Snowtown. I'm gonna Google fucking Snowtown and see what comes up now. Don't watch it, die, please. 2, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 5, 7, 4, 2, 1. Right, let me Google this bastard thing. Excuse my French. I'm trying not to swear. Good morning, Di. Hope you're well. Yes, 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 Di, you're right. Yeah. Let me see what Snowtown is. Just Googling Snowtown. Snowtown film. Snowtown is Australian biographical crime drama directed by Justin Kershaw. His directorial debut and written by Sean Grant, based on a true story. What is Snowtown famous for? In 1999, Snowtown became known as the location where the remains of 8 bodies were found in barrels of acid stored in a disused bank vault. The Snowtown murders, or bodies in barrels murders, as they came to be known, occurred in several locations in South Australia between August 1992 and May 1999. So it's just like pickling humans, is it? Like, you know, it's all right to have violence, but it's got to be a good. It's got to be a bit of comedy, and it's got to be a lot of bit of a crack as well, you know. Yeah. Snowtown. I think Australia's a bit like. I think all the you get the same in Wales. You know, if you watch, I watched obviously BBC Wales and and things like that, and you've got your own Welsh channels like S4C. You know, so but you see the same actors and everything. You know, but it's fucking. I suppose it's the same all over the fucking world. What is Minna's got someone called Mick in it. Mick. Good day, Mick. Mick Dundee here. Oh well, I like to see, plenty of action. Plenty of action. Hey, Mr. Broxy Breeze, long time no see. Hope you're well. And you're thinking of Wolf Creek. I saw something about a guy called Mick who killed people in the outback. Is that the Wolf Creek one, is it? Is that what you refer to? You know what I mean? But, it depends really, doesn't it? What type of things you like to watch? I like, if I like say like good action, it's got to be a good action. Something I can't just watch a film that's got no action. It might have a good story, but nah, I like to see a bit of action in something. I'm waiting now for the new series of Tulsa King. I hope this one come in because I really enjoyed that series. I think, to be honest, that's one of Stallone's best parts. In that really good series. On away late to us, Australia is bloody brutal. Yeah. I don't know. Is it right or Min? You get these creepy crawlies coming in the house, with like these fucking funnel webs and all that, That would freak me out. I would maybe go to bed at night if I knew there was a fucking funnel web spider in the house. Or a fucking a brown snake or anything like that, Or a black or a brown snake. Fucking hell. I'd be shit in my pants. I'd never get to sleep. Romper Stomper, that's a good old film, and Russell Crowe. At least in this, we need to smuggle huntsman spiders to the UK. Oh, fucking hell, them big things. But they ain't that bad. They're not, they're not poisonous, are they, huntsmen? The big fucking horrible bastard things. But, the little funnel webs and all that, fucking hell, they're deadly, aren't they, And the king browns and the black snakes, right, red belly black snake and all that. I couldn't go to fucking bed if I knew it was fucking one in the house or around the house. Only that, be worried for your pets when they go out fucking inside. If your dog or a cat go out, or even Mr. BB's tortoise, Fucking one bite and it's good night, Vienna. Don't talk spiders, tell yes, we have them. Spray our house up for them. Only ever one snake in the garden. Are you in the suburbs, men, or what are you? You know what I mean? Oh, Horseman is a good Australian film. What's that series if you're on TV? Quigley Down Under, was it? Was that the guy that was fucking hell? Tom Selleck. Was that Tom Selleck? Quigley Down Under. A good old slipper always does the trick. That's fucking right, that is, yeah. I'm the same in the house now without them. I mean, there's a lot of false widows around Britain, isn't there? But they can give you a nasty bite if you're not 100% fit, they could do you in. But there's an infectious bite of the false widow, so be careful with them. Like when I go down my shed now, when I go fishing, I look at my wellies and I say to my missus, do us a favor, put your hand in there, see if there's anything in there. No. And I think, South Africa is the same, isn't it? With all the fucking deadly snakes around, fucking hell. You seen that series, that guy who's tattooed from his fucking toenails to his fucking top of his head, goes out catching snakes and lets them go back in the wild. Silly fucker. They're back in fucking somebody's house the next day. Scylla Queen of the Desert is Andy W. favorite Australian film. My first charge 63, my first teeth can give a nasty bite as well. But yeah, I couldn't live in a country where there's fucking poisonous things fucking crawling around your house. If you remember about a week ago, I told you about this crocodile in Bristol in the fucking harbour. So it's either a crocodile or alligator that's been photographed. Whether it was just fucking wind up or not, I don't know. But it's out there. If you want to go and check it out, there's a video. I'm sure there's a video out there on YouTube about it. So be careful. And there are, great whites coming to British water. So just be fucking careful, whatever you do. I don't go swimming in the sea. Fact that, especially a lot of sea towns around here you get turds floating everywhere. There's so much pollution going into the fucking sea. We've got some lovely beaches and some nice clean waters, but certain areas along the coast. Fucking hell. You were swimming along like that and just you got a chocolate log floating past your eyes. Let me see if I can find this thing. I'll just see if I can go. Bristol Harbour crocodile. See if that's fucking still there. Yeah, still there. Bristol croc caught on camera. Yes, in the fucking water. Not a fucking small one either. Oh, that's just some fucker fucking about. There's also another one in Essex, a crocodile in the river. So, people are buying these little bastards like alligators, I think, as for pets, and then they get a bit bigger, they just fucking chuck them in the fucking lake or somewhere. A crazy thing to do. But yeah, check out the crocodile in Bristol Harbour, If you don't believe me, have a look at it. Well, huntsman spiders are massive. I draw the line at any spider. I can feel the weight of you need a shotgun for those monsters. Yeah, and they're pretty quick on all shots. Them big fuckers are pretty quick. Bloody spiders you want to burn them? Ice like saying, What about those jumping spiders? The family always whack some spiders against the wall. You bloody get marks on the clean Magnolia paint walls. Yeah. And I'm a fucker for that. I can't. My missus will just go and pick them up, and put them out. I can't touch the bastard things. And I don't understand people that want to put them bloody big tarantulas in the middle of their hands. You've seen the fangs on those fuckers. They just, even if they're not poisonous, they sink them fuckers into you. Know it. But they're not crocs here, only great white sharks. Well, that's enough for me, men. Oops. It's the koala that jump from trees you need to worry about. Yeah. Got the Tasmanian devils, them little bastards. Yeah, they've always done it, Charles. They've always gone into into fresh water, the bull sharks, and they are the most aggressive out of all the fucking sharks, the bull shark. Bastards they are. You gotta love these people. I'm like, oh yeah, sharks. Oh, what are you killing sharks for? It's the kangaroos that jump out at you. We had 3 the other day. Well, we all seen the video of the one. He's like a fucking bodybuilder, isn't he? Those big red bastards. Standing there, fucking full of muscle, all tensed up. I'm pretty hard. I once beat arms to the death in a fight, but I draw the line at sharks. Ah, they go boo. great white sharks are actually harmless, Ice, are they? Until they bite you. Well, put it like this, Ice. If you're on a fucking something on top of the water, like a surfboard or something like that, and they come up from underneath, they think you're something, a bit of food, like a fucking seal or something, if you're in your black fucking all-in-one suit, they come up and push, hit you once, then they know it's not food, but it's too late when they've just fucking almost cut you in half. Yes, yes. Now I keep well away from dangerous animals, well away. My sister had a parakeet. I think she still got. I don't know if she still got it actually. And when it's out the cage, it'd be out every day, but it wouldn't touch any woman, coming strange women or any any women at all come in the house wouldn't touch you. But once a fucking man went in there, she'd fucking go fucking straight for you. Weird fucking thing. And it would fucking peck you to fuck, the little bastard. She also had a corn snake, beautiful colours on it. She had it from about the size of a pencil. She had it, I don't know how many years. Good long time. When it died, he was about 5-6 foot long. But yeah, beautiful fucking thing. She's a bit weird, my sister, to be honest. Fuck the snakes. Hey, John, a secret penguin. All right, Mary, good to see you. Still morning, people, still morning. Once I got eyeballed by a feral cat. Well, I used to live. There are loads of feral cats on the mountain. Loads of them. Fucking hell, there's loads of them up there. By fuck, they don't fuck about. Even the dogs, if the dogs found one, the dogs would try and kill it because they were all working dogs, lurchers and terriers. They weren't afraid of the dogs at all. I had one once. A mate of mine that he had where he lived about 200 yards down the fields there. He had stables down the bottom there, and there was a feral cat give birth in there, kittens in there. So I think the mother had fucked off after a little while, but I had a kitten under there, and it was fucking fantastic cat turned out to be. What a beautiful cat, all white it was. He had one black dot on his ear, so my missus called him Domino. But yeah, he's going to need a bigger boat. Don't come on now. We all shit ourselves. What, the first time we saw Jaws, didn't we? When we went to cinema, and we all saw Jaws. And then when you look at it now, many years later, and see the fucking rubber shark jumping on the boat and his fucking teeth bending when he's biting the oxygen cylinders, think, what the fuck is going on here? You see how far fucking cinematography is coming on fucking leaps and bounds, And the old joke that came from that, how do you know the girl in Jaws had dandruff? She left her head and shoulders on the beach. There you go. It's a Jaws joke. Yeah, Richard Dreyfuss, he's good actor. I enjoyed him and I really enjoyed the film. What was it called with the spaceships? Playing the music, playing the tunes and the music and all that. Well, Meg was okay, and then it was another Meg after Meg 2 or something, is it? Apparently, the one that Jason Statham killed was only the fucking baby, and the mother is on the end now, which was fucking 10 times the size. So, Megalodon. Well, I used to do a lot of sea fishing. When I live where I used to live. We go out of Penarth, which is down near Barry, and you could easily hook up on blue sharks because lots of blue sharks around the area. Beautiful looking shark, beautiful. So you could easily hook up on one of those buggers. Nice, I know, nice. I can't help it. It's just come out of the film, nice. We're gonna. What's the worst ice? Great white shark or a bag of dicks? It's a beautiful day, like I said, people. I said earlier, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful day. So not got a lot going on. I've got a few things on this week. I said a couple of games, a roll up, which is a practice called a roll up. And we've got a couple of games. We've got a game Thursday, we've got a game Saturday in a cup. I'm struggling this year for team because a lot of the players, some of them are left to go to different clubs. Some of them are fucking too old and fucking frail. Right old bastards in it, you know what I mean? But they're all good people, all good people. So what they do, they go back to the pub that sponsors us. Yeah, they pay for all the kit and all that. So we go back there and spend a few quid there, and they put a bit of food on for us and things like that, all for free. It's really pretty. They're really good with us. So yeah, it's enjoyable. But that's how it is. If if you're using a place, taking a bit of trade there, then that's good. Do good food there, good beer there, good pub in fact. Um, the thing is, I don't know if it's the same where you live. A lot of the pubs down around this way are actually closing down, because you don't get many patrons going there because it's getting too expensive to drink. When I go down the Caravan, if I go for a Guinness, I like a pint of Guinness. I gotta be honest. £5.70 for a pint of Guinness. I think that's fucking extortionate. You're paying like fucking £4 plus for the pint of fucking Carlin. It's fucking crazy. So I think a lot of people just stay at home now. They go to the supermarket, buy the tins and they'll have a drink in the house. Or if it's nice, it's just drink out the back in the sunshine or whatever it is. Morning, John. Hope you're well. So yeah, I mean, we really do hope we have a real long hot summer this year, and we need it. We all need to recharge our batteries a bit, fed up with the fucking wind and the rain. Oi, oi, Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. How are you, Jimmy, Jimmy? Good on you, Francois. We'll try to be nice people. Of course, you get certain individuals that are bad people, but on most of the people are good people. Share your referral link. Shall I? Let me put this up just to give StreamYard a boost. Get on there, StreamYard. You won't be getting any more money out of me or StreamYard. No fucking chance. I'm on the free, and free I'm staying, brother. I got conned in this morning to Temu. I seen an advert that they were giving away pads. If you set them an account, you get a free pad. So it wasn't an iPad. It was just, I can't remember what. It doesn't matter what make it was, but it looked good. Yeah, well, I've already signed up, so I thought, yeah, apply. Do you see that, John? Did you? Yeah, yeah. So I wanted a few things. I mean, but I'm going to buy it from Temu, but I thought, I've had an account for about 3 years, something like that. I bought something once, but they won't let you fucking be then, keep sending shite all the time. So I just bought a few things I desperately needed, and stuff I want to keep down the caravan. Hey, I want to conform. Good morning. Well, yeah, just barely morning. Good morning. Yeah, Gangs of London. Yeah, it's quite an old series that now. It's a good few years old that. Yeah. Yeah. Team. So I've ordered a few things of Teemu and oh, what the hell is that? Oh, it's the Bowls Club. We got subs to pay, and they do a bonus ball. So you just pay the bonus ball. I think it's £1. You pay for the year. You pay for it up. Hey, that's Stu, mate. Good morning. Good to see you, mate. Teemu avoid. I know a lot of people get addicted to it. I just bought these couple of things. It only came to about 16 quid, I think, this morning. It was the 50p shop site. Yeah, I remember I used to go down to Newquay, and when I had the old static, the decking, I used to clean the decking with stuff called, if you've seen elbow grease around, you must have seen elbow grease. Well, in the pound shop, it was pound a bottle, so I nipped down there and get 4 or 5 bottles of elbow grease, but now it's gone fucking, it's get priced up again now. And the pound shop become the £1.10 shop, then the £1.20 shop, didn't it? But now it's where in Newquay where it is, it's closed down, and now it's a bit of a nightclub. Well, not a nightclub. It's like a wine bar, a bistro, an entertainment there in the nights. That's quite good there. To be fair, but yeah, I always used to use the elbow grease. Any marks, it was pretty good to getting marks off. 50p haircut. Well, I can remember, that's how old I am. I can remember paying, only a couple of bob for a pint of beer and things like that. But you were limited to where I lived. If you were a Brains pub, they were absolutely fucking massive. And a Whitbread. Whitbread was the biggest of the pubs. Not talking about the franchise, but the size of the buildings. They were all huge buildings. But I think that we've got a brewery here. It's called Vole Brewery. They do good beer, good lagers, good beers, and it is good. But now somebody told me, I think it's Marston's have bought them out. So it's still called Vole Brewery, but and they still brew the same way. But I think Marston's have bought them out. So another one gone down the pan like local business. Been using Teemu for ages, great for dope ass scams. Yeah. But first time I used it, I got to be honest, I seen this pair of shoes on there. I thought, yeah, these look good for knocking about in. What I mean? They were like a dappy type shoe type thing. Looked pretty smart. But when I got them, looked like they were made of fucking paper. They were fucking at the shit. I didn't even wear them. I took them straight to the fucking charity shop and fucking put them in there. They were fucking awful. But there are little things, like you would use around the house and things like that, but are pretty useful and pretty cheap. Last time I was in a nightclub, it was £2.50 a pint. Walking down crap, but drinkable. They tend to do that in these places, fuck about with the beer. There was a club I used to go to regular, next village up to me. I won't tell you the name of the club, but the steward that was in it at the time, you could drink gallons of this fucking beer. It looked fucking brilliant. Always had a fantastic head on it. Tasted nice as well. But he was doctor. You could drink 10, 15 pints and you still wouldn't be fucking drunk. Fucking hell. But it looked good and it tasted good, but it was obviously, if it wasn't fucked about, whether you would have been on the floor, after 15 pints. Well, I would have, anyway. But you know, they do fuck about with it, and I think some pubs do it now, even to the day. I don't know if they can today with a bar or something. I don't know if they can, how they can doctor it today. I don't know. I mean, they do it to the spirits. It's easy to you know, dilute spirits down, isn't it? You know, but you can't do it to drink today. I don't think it's all pressurized so much, isn't it? Little special edition trainer shirts and shorts wouldn't be seen dead. No. I bought a pair of shorts when I was in the Shetlands, out of Tesco's in Shetlands. They were fucking lovely. I still got them now, and there's nothing wrong with them. You know, they're really smart. But you know, sometimes you just got to go. What's this? I got this hoodie on. I bought a couple of hoodies the other day. I like wearing hoodies around the house and things like that. The other ones I got, the old ones I got, are the zips. They're still intact, but the zips are fucked on them, and of course they've all faded away. You know, I've had them for years. So I thought, I'm in here now. Primark, I said, I was in Primark. I said, I'll get a couple of hoodies. They were £9 each, you know. And to be fair, there's nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong at all. All the other stuff they sell in there, to be fair. My thing with the team is like I said, you can get good things that's handy for around the house, you know. You have little gadgets in there that are useful, you know. So yeah. Hey, free big ups, good to see you, mate. We used to have 6 nightclubs in my town. We only have one now, and most of the pubs are shut too. Yeah, I said everything is priced so much. The pub I go to just outside the Caravan Park, you know. I said to him the other day, oh, put the darts on. He said, I haven't got Sky no more. Yeah, you know, he stopped having Sky because it's so expensive for a pub to have Sky. So he hasn't got it now. I'd rather buy a pair of limited edition crinkled Air Jordans. Oh, fucking hell. But no, it's just the way it is, peeps, you know. I think finance dictates where you go shopping, doesn't it? You know. Yeah, it's all good having good stuff, good gear. You know, pay for the best. You know. But sometimes you'll get some stuff like the Primark stuff. I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest with you. Nothing wrong at all. I remember growing up. Of course, we're talking years ago now. I must have been about 10, so that's gone 60 years ago, right? And there was a family, and you could always hear this boy coming down the street because he always wore hobnail boots, you know? You know, the boots that you've got all metal underneath them, you know? Sometimes as kids, you know, if you've got a decent pair of brogues or something, you put these half moon, what we used to call kecks, I used to call them, you know, on the heels, to stop the heels wearing down, you know. But with the hobnails, they were all like metal studs underneath, you know, and you could hear them coming from fucking miles away. Oh, you know, how things have changed, people. Yep, definitely do. I'm not opposed to buying fucking cheap stuff. I got to be honest. If it's half tidy, I'd rather, you know, buy some of that. Like these tops, like I said, £9 each. You know, if I could go out and buy 10 of those tops, it'd last me fucking good few years, you know. And I'm a lazy slob because if I got good clothes on, I'll go and do some work in those, you know, and I get them all marked up and I fucking pick up the coasters. Afternoon, pick up the coasters. Yeah, so it depends what you want out of it, you know. And like I say, finance dictates where you shop, you know. You know, we all shop, but look, we all shop. A lot of us shop at Lidl's. I shop at Lidl's and Aldi's, you know. I'll go into Morrison's if they haven't got anything that I want in those shops. And sometimes if I want a bit of a treat, I'll go to M&S and get some good gear out of M&S, you know. And mainly I'll go to Aldi's or Lidl's for most of the stuff. And I think most people do. Even if you've got a couple of quid in the bank, you know, you'll go. There's nothing wrong with the groceries there, is there? So, you know what I mean? And what stuff for functionality and what I think looks good. Not asked about following fashions. In fact, it puts me off when people wear the same as me. I like to be original. That's a fair point, Mr. Felix. I can see that as well. You know, like I said, I buy some cheap garb, you know, and I don't think nothing wrong with it, you know, nothing wrong at all. Pork chop, I shop at Harrods. I know you do, pork chop. I think you spelt it wrong. Was kicking little chicken just for laughs. Good to see you. Yeah, so you know, I mean, like I said, finance dictates where you fucking shop. And even if you have got a bit of money, people, you go down to Lidl's and Aldi's now, right? And you see these fucking big fancy cars there, people getting out, you know, dipping in fucking gold chains and rings and all that, you know. But they still shop in a cheap shop because everybody wants a fucking bargain. Simple as that, you know. Even if I had money, do you think I'd go? Like you say, like, oh, yeah, I'll go and stay up in London. I'll go to Hilton for a night, you know, and it's X amount of. But like, fuck, I'd find a good, you know, an average sort of hotel. As long as it's got a clean fucking bed, I'm happy, you know. But to pay for the nose for anything, I just can't. No, it's not me. I think it's wrong. I can't stop if the missus buys food from Lidl. Are we can afford to eat out, but I gotta eat little chicken. Not happening. Oh, I enjoy it. I had a chicken from Lidl the other day. Put it in the air fryer. It's fucking gorgeous, to be honest with you. Nice crispy skin in it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, that's true enough. I've seen that around before. People, you know, look good, nice car, this, that, and the other, and then they go home and they have beans and toast all fucking week, you know. So what the fuck? I'd rather eat what I want to eat than dress how I wanted, how I fucking, you know. You can look good in cheap stuff as well as fucking good stuff, you know what I mean? And most of the stuff people are wearing today is fucking knockoff shite, you know what I mean? Fucking hell, man. You know, it's got a label on it, but it's the same with anything. And like we all know what went on with the fucking watches. Once you got something, somebody will always duplicate that thing, you know. Always. It's like pork chop now with his fucking his watch, you know. He thinks it's real, but it's a knockoff. Oh, fuck's sake. You know. Miss Scottish put that cocky dip cookie down. Well, I've had a quite. Sorry, I made a bit of breakfast this morning. I done an omelette this morning, you know, so that wasn't too bad. I mean, Mrs. made a Sunday lunch. I told you I don't eat much Sunday lunches, about 3 a year. But fucking hell, I have 2 in 2 days now. I mean, Mrs. made done so much vegetables and everything left over from Sunday that we had another Sunday lunch yesterday. So that's me done for about 10 months, I think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd rather get, you know, a bargain for my money, you know, rather than be frivolous and pay for fucking all sorts of fucking designer shite, you know. Green wrist, yeah. Very clean, you can they all come out in a once, and the cop up. Say, don't tell me, Scottish. Remember the first ones come out the bracelets for arthritis, all the copper things. Fucking, and you'd have it on for a couple of days. You'd be fucking like the elk. Your arm would be green. Adrian, mate, good to see you. Oh, fucking hell. A lot of people still wear them copper bracelets. I don't know if they work, you know. And that's when you read the guys giving fashion advice only wearing brown cords with a Nagai cardigan. What's wrong with that, Ice? I love a fucking pair of cords, me. Pair of cords. Yeah, nothing. There's nothing wrong with a pair of cords. On my watch. You know you added up the fucking market, pork chop. Yes, fucking hell, bells. Yes. Would I lie to you, Tyrone? Yeah, you would. You would. You fucking would. Nah, just I believe in getting value for money. You know, I bought I bought a watch the other day. Well, not the other day. It's about fucking 3 years ago. So you know, a long, and it was cheap. I can't remember where I got it from. It's the one you know grants your phone in it, does your blood pressure, does all this, you know, all that type of fucking watch. You know what I'm talking about? And you just you charge it up, don't you? And charge them up, and but I've had it for years, and I still works as good as when I fucking bought it, and that was cheap. You know, it was very cheap. Obviously, they've improved since then, but how do Gramps? How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. You know, all most people know I go cruising, you know, and on the ships they sell this fucking gold-plated bollocks, you know, the chains and all that, you know. I don't know what metal it is, but they gold-plated, you know what I mean? And everybody's all over them because they look real and they're fucking cheap. But you know, hey, yeah. Well, my Spaniel, yeah. You see the geese, you see the swans going over my head, Adrian, at the beginning. Just about caught them going over the top of my head. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, people wear, even jewelry, people wear jewelry, the gold plated stuff, you know. So who knows the difference, you know? There used to be a pub, one of the pubs in the village, and the landlord used to do a lot of dealing in gold, you know, and you know, these big fucking chains in there, and people were buying the chains out the pub, you know. But I'd ask myself, I wonder if they're fucking real McCoys, you know, or they fucking gold plated shite. Because, you know, there's a place gets good value for money. But the best I've gone across was I've had a gold chain and things like that. I've had a few of them, but I don't wear things like that anymore. And so I weighed mine in. Got a nice few £100 for them, you know. But, what I've been on the lookout for, because I quite like the look of them, you know, the like the stuff the Indians wear. You know, I'm talking about the red Indians now. The rings with the big blue sort of stone in them, you know. I'm on the lookout for one of those, I think. I don't wear much jewelry. I've got obviously got my wedding ring, and I've got a ring with a three feathers on, you know. So I'm looking for, keep an eye out. I want it silver. I want a silver. It's got to be silver, and it's got to have the big blue, beautiful blue stones that you see in the Indian jewelry, you know. All my aunts have gold bracelets. Fucking pork chop. Talk about ants. I got fucking ants in me pants. I got a bit of weeding to do now this afternoon. So I've got to get out in the garden when it's dry. Done a bit of seeding. But Jakey, you know, if you've got a dog, you know, when they pee in the garden all the time, you end up killing the grass up. The grass goes brown. So I've been taking up the turf there and putting seed in it down, you know. Yeah. Yeah, you'll see me with a fucking big dress on. All the boys used to call me Larry Holmes. They thought I looked like Larry Holmes when I was younger. I'm not black, no, the white Larry Holmes. But yeah, I mean, you've got to have something to look forward to in life, people. And yeah, if you've seen any of my little walks with Jake, you know, I always say try and get out and see what's around you rather than be on your fucking all the time. I mean, if you can't get out and you are, you know, when you're looking for company, then it's a great place to be, you know. Come on here and talk to people, you know, and get to know them and you chat with them and have a bit of banter with them, you know, and have a laugh. Yeah, you've just got to be careful, you know, how much information you give out on you. And because people will dig into your backgrounds, you know, and that's the sad part about it. I am McCann. Can I give Frank Bruno a fat lip? Christine Wright, Chris Wright's twin sister. Not seen you for a long time either. Yeah, good. I'm good. Yeah, you've seen them Black Lanterns, yeah. Yeah, just managed to catch them good over my head, you know. Well, it's a lake down the bottom. Well, I walk around with the dog with it. It's it's like a big park. I'm talking about park. I'm not talking about swings and shit like that. Nothing like that in there, you know. But down the bottom, where you start off, there's a big lake there, and you've got quite a lot of swans on there paired up there. I think one of my old videos I was showing them, they were nesting very close to the cycle path and things like that, so it was a bit awkward there. But and then the swan numbers have dwindled a bit, and I know that somebody posted once somebody was actually taking them and killing them and eating them. You know, I'm not talking about British people here. I'm talking about foreigners. They were going out and they were catching the swans and they were killing them and they were fucking eating them. You know, so the numbers have dwindled quite a bit. There used to be at least 25, 30 pairs of swans on the lake, you know. But now it's down to about 8, I think. So people are seeing this guy, he'd go out on a fucking bike, you know, and he'd ride up because there's 6 lakes in the park, you know, and he was seen a few times doing this. So nobody ever caught him. And pity they didn't, to be honest with you. They wrapped that bike around his fucking neck. Just right spotted dick. So yeah, I mean, so it's a good walk up that area, and there's always a lot of wildlife around there. So I tend to get some shots in, but I videoed them where they laid the eggs. They built a nest. I used to go around there every day when they were breeding, watching them build the nests, watching them lay the eggs, sitting on the nests and hatching them out and things like that, you know. But the swans numbers have dwindled, but there was seemed to be a lot of grey lag geese there then, you know. They fly over my house in the mornings. So there was a lot of grey lags down there. There's a lot of coots, moorhens, fucking pintails, all sorts, you know. There's a lot of cormorants there, herons. It's quite a fair bit. Just down the road from there, they've got a wetlands down there, which is, they've got big guides in there, so you can look out for all the incoming birds are feeding on the wetlands and all that. So there's plenty of wildlife around down there, but I hate to see people trying to fucking kill things like that just for fucking food. Fucking disgusting. I wish I caught the bastard, to be honest with you. Believe it or not, King Charles owns every swan in the UK. Yeah. I mean, the national bird of Wales now is the red kite. So many around here. We all know they were scarce once, but there's fucking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pairs around here. If you're ever in Wales, go to one of the feeding places. I think you charge you a £5. You go in, it's like a little stand effect. It's like a hide, but it's just a big long green shed. And he comes out then a certain time of the day and you check out all the food, and you could see these kites from miles and miles away. They know when feeding time is because it's there every day, and they can see him coming in from miles and miles away. And then as he's just throwing his food all over the ground, they come swooping in down, fucking dozens and dozens of them, picking it up in flight off the floor and back up into the air. It's a fantastic sight because they are amazing looking birds when you see them close up. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, if you're ever down in Wales and you come across one of these feeding centres, go and have a look at them. Well worth it. Yeah, you're fucking dead right there. Another thing, in this town where I am now, in Llanelli, right? That's what the town's called, Llanelli. You all know that because I used to go to the protest up the hotel there. And I've caught them loads of times. And it's got a massive Polish community here now, and they're pretty good, to be fair. They got their own shops and they're pretty good. But one thing they do is one thing that we don't do. They eat carp, Carp is their Christmas dinner. They'll have a carp Christmas dinner. In fact, that is, you can check it out. So they would go and fishing on our lakes, and then they'd catch carp and then they'd kill it and fucking take it home, But obviously it's catch and release, isn't it? And carps are filthy fish, they're living in sucking up all the mud and shit up the bottom when they feed in. I don't know if you've seen a series with that Hugh Fearnley-Witt install guy years ago. He had to do a banquet for somebody, the Lord of the Manor type of thing, because he was renting it. His farm at the time, he was renting off this gadgy, So he caught this carp and then he put it in this basket. And then he put a basket in a clean water stream, and he left it in there for a week or two. So the fish was just stuck in this basket, and the clean water, the stream was just rushing through the basket. You try to basically purify the fish, get all the fucking dirt and shit out of the fish's system, And he got it, and killed it, and cooked it up, then all this fancy stuff around it. And then he put it out on this big plate for him to taste. And he just said, the Lord said, it tastes like shite. No matter what you do. So how the Polish people do their fish like that and eat them, because that's their Christmas meal, is the carp. Check it out, people. If you don't believe me, check it out. Hey, Ozymandias. Good day, good day, good day. We got Ozymandias in and we got Min in from the land down under. Yeah, so yeah. I hate seeing people being cruel to animals. It just fucking boil my piss when I see that, But especially, things that can't defend themselves. Oof. It gets me going. So I'm looking forward to a walk now on Friday, meeting the boys. We're going to have a little walk, the dogs and that. So We meet up Friday, have a good stroll along coastal path, whatever. 2 pork chop weeks to figure out Rolex was spelled. You could put a T in front of that, Rolex. But there you are. Simple as that. Rice chain. Oh, the door just slammed. So yes, be careful out there, people. Anyway, I'm about to slip away, people. So thanks for popping in. So an hour and a half gone by me gabbing, talking bullshit. Thanks for your input, chat. All the comments are fucking funny. It's nice to see good people coming in and have a laugh. Nothing too harsh. Miss Puds up. Yeah, I'm mine. So I'll finish like I normally do by saying, be kind to those that are kind to you. If they're not, fucking. As we say in Wales, Hwyl fawr, goodbye. I'll see you soon, people. Have a great week. Stay safe, everyone, and God bless you all. And big up the mods, big up the chat. God bless. See you soon. Hwyl fawr.